Four are getting set to skate and the excitement starting to build. Sandra Bezic competed in 1972 for Canada in the pairs competition. She's now recognized as the leading choreographer in skating. She's prepared a series for us called The Cutting Edge. Tonight she compares the programs of the top two pairs.
Your local bottler of Diet Coke presents The Cutting Edge.
It was at the 1990 World Championships in Halifax that Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler became, for the first time, serious challengers for the world pair figure skating title. Last year in Munich, they were favored to win, and they did win the original program, convincingly, with a performance emphasizing their forte, power and speed. But the freestyle program proved to be another matter. Isabelle and Lloyd still had their power and speed, but they needed more. The battle with the then Soviet couple Natalia Mishkachunik and Artur Dmitriev developed into a demonstration of artistic style. On this night, the Canadians were outrivaled by the Russians, who skated flawlessly. The high-risk technical elements needed in modern-day pair skating prevents a perfect performance from happening very often. But for Mishkachunik and Dmitriev, it happened in Munich. Munich was a moment in time for Mishkachunik and Dmitriev. And this season, they look to repeat that performance with the same long program. On the other hand, Brasseur and Eisler have two new programs, both aimed at improving their artistic performance. Will it be enough?
Presented by your local bottler of Diet Coke.
Kurt Well as he begins his competition on Thursday, but Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler taking center stage. The gold medal showdown is coming up. Showtime in Albertville at the Olympic Ice Hall. The final four have just concluded their warm-up, and we are ready to really get down to deciding the medals here in the Olympic pairs competition. The first pair up will be Radka Kovarikova-Rene Novotny, while we have this quick second and assessment of the warm-up for Brasseur and Eisler.
Well, they look tense, but they weren't the only ones. Mishkachunik and Dmitriev also look like they're feeling a little bit of pressure out there, so it's going to be who can go behind that wall now, regroup their thoughts best, and put on the best performance.
Here are the Czechoslovakian national champions, and some felt they were the second best in the original program. That's not how the judges saw it, though. And they come into this long program in fourth place. Rene, a 28-year-old veteran. This is his third Olympics. She is 15.
Opening with side-by-side triple toe loops. Great jumps.
Beautiful throw triple toe loop. With those elements behind them, let's hope they can settle into this performance. Little mistake there. She two-footed the throw triple Salchow, but didn't break the feel or the look of the performance so far. decision they made, but that was supposed to have been side-by-side double axles, and it looked as though neither one of them knew whether to do a single or a double.
Lovely program with much attention to the small details, but I have found that it's really been one speed. We haven't really seen them move out at any time yet.
Left to go in this competition. A lot of people are going to ask, why was the pair event so poorly performed? And what a lot of people don't understand is, as a pair skater, you want to be in tune with your partner, but at the same time, you've got to concern yourself with your performance, and it's very difficult to keep in tune with your partner, yet concentrate strictly on what you as an individual is doing out there on the ice. Sitting in fourth position going into this long program, they have to be concerned that this is enough to get them in.
We'll have the marks for Kovarikova-Novotny when we return. First set of marks are the highest we've seen so far, 5.4 from France and Italy, up to 5.6s. I think this is really the first time in the 2 years we've watched Radka that we've seen her show her nerves. She is so elegant and poised usually, but I think for the first time we really saw her struggle in her performance.
Well, aside from the difficulty they had with the side-by-side jump, it wasn't a bad performance by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that we haven't yet seen a team come out here and really look like they want to be on the podium.
Well, they will stay ahead of Shishkova Naumov, and that has been a personal battle over the last year or so. 8 of the 9 judges have them in first place. The Italian judge has them rated in second at the moment, but is that enough to get them into the medals?
Thank you.
Well, we talked about